your early years at OU. I've tracked with you for a lot of years, and some of the very first men that you discipled there at OU have ended up going and starting some very significant ministries out there. Some of them Baptist collegiate ministries. I think one of them has now even become the SALT Network, one of the most significant collegiate ministries in the country, I think. But tell us more about those early days and what you were focused on then.
Well, fellas, always in your ministry, you've got to keep evangelism at the forefront. So when I was called to OU, we moved on Saturday. We joined the church on Sunday, and I determined Monday night I'm going to be in the dorms witnessing. First day on the job, I started witnessing out in the dorm. I knew I could never demonstrate to the Christians that are already around about spiritual multiplication unless they could see people in their world coming to know Christ and being built up in the faith. So one day a girl came to me and she's having some problem with her boyfriend. She said, I don't know what to tell him. And I said, I know what to tell him. And so I met with him. I began to ask him, when I talked with him, I said, tell me about your background. What's your religious background? He said, what do you mean? I said, I mean, if you went to church, would it be Baptist, Catholic? He said, I don't know. I said, have you ever been to church in your life? He said, he thought for a moment, and he said, one time in my whole life, it wasn't for a wedding or a funeral. And he said, I went to this church, and we was in this class, and they were calling out these numbers, talking about Bible verses. He said, I didn't know where anything was, and I was embarrassed. And he said, I never went back. I learned something from that. When you're having a Bible study, if you can have the same Bible and say on page 56 and explain it so they're not embarrassed. He said, I never went back. Well, he became a Christian. A girl came to me about 9 months after he'd become a Christian, and said, you know, I've been a Christian since I was a little girl. He's so much further ahead of me, I don't know if I'll ever catch up. Well, he was on the gymnastics team, and eventually we had about half of the gymnastics team coming to our Thursday night meetings. God really worked.